Now let us see last topic, that is performing asynchronous operation in our React application. So for that, inside these features, first I will be creating one folder. I will give the folder name as products. Inside this, I will create the file productslice.js. Now here I have just opened my JavaScript application as well. Entire process will be same. Only thing that will be changed is import and export. First, I have to import create slice. So here I will write import create slice from Redux Toolkit package. Then after that, I have to import create async thunk function. And this is also available inside this Redux Toolkit. So I can simply separate by comma. And here I will be writing create async thunk. Now next, I have to import Axios. Before importing Axios, first I have to install Axios. I will open terminal. I will open this terminal. Here, first I will come inside this React Redux folder. I will write cd React Redux Toolkit. Hit enter. Now here I will write npm I Axios. Close it. Open this package.json. Inside these dependencies, you can see Axios package is added. So here I'm just going to import Axios. Import Axios from Axios. After that, we have defined the initial state. This entire thing will be same. I will copy and paste. Then we have defined our fetch product where we are calling this create async thunk function. And here also entire thing will be same. I'm just going to copy and paste. So inside this create async thunk, we are going to pass two arguments. First is the action type and second is the callback function, which is going to return the promise. And inside that, we are going to write entire logic to fetch our API data. Then we have created our product slice where we have defined extra reducer, and here we have added the case for pending, fulfilled and rejected. And these lifecycle methods are provided from create async thunk function. So I suggest you to watch this video how this will be working. I will copy this entire thing and below this I will be pasting. After that, I just have to export my reducer and then I have to export this action creator. Below this I will write export default, and from where I have to export, from this product slice I just have to export my reducer. And here, instead of exporting these fetch products in this way, what we can do directly for this entire function, before this we can simply add export. So if we add this successfully, we are just exporting this function so that we can use the function in other files. Okay, whatever we did in JavaScript application, entire thing is same. Only thing I have changed is import and exports. Now once it is done, I will open store.js. Inside this, I'm just going to include my reducer. I will separate by comma. Here I will write product. And for this, I'm just going to give the value as product reducer. Once I include this product reducer, I just have to import that reducer. Import product reducer from, I will come inside these features. Then I will come inside this products. And then finally, I will just mention this product slice. So now I have included the reducer inside this store. Now what I will do, in JavaScript application inside index.js, we have dispatched the action and we saw the result in console. But now what I want, in my browser, in the React component, I want to display the data and I want to display the result in browser. So for that, inside this products folder, I will be creating one file I will give the file name as product view.jsx. Inside this, I will write RFCE, and here I will be writing H2. Then I will write list of product titles. Save it. Now I will open app.jsx, and below this I'm just going to render this product view. As soon as I hit enter, product view is imported from this file. As of now, I'm just going to comment this pizza view and burger view. Save it. Now here in my browser, this title is displayed. I will open product view.jsx. Inside this, what I have to do, I just have to dispatch this fetch products. Once I dispatch this fetch products, whatever data I am having, I just have to render that data. So for that, I should be having access to dispatch function. And how I can get access to dispatch function? Using use dispatch hook. So here I will be writing use dispatch. As soon as I hit enter, use dispatch is imported from React Redux. And this hook is going to give reference to dispatch function. So here this entire value I'm just going to store inside this variable. Now after getting access, when I want to dispatch fetch product, as soon as my application mounts, I just want to dispatch this action. So for that, in React, we are having use effect hook using which we can run side effect code. So below this, I will be writing use effect. As soon as I hit enter, this got imported from React library. And this hook is going to take two arguments. First is the callback function. Here I will write callback function. And second is the dependency array. What I want, I just want to dispatch the action once. So here I am just passing empty array, which means whenever my application mounts, this effect is going to run only once. So that is the reason second argument I have passed as empty array. And inside this callback function, I am just going to dispatch the action. And what action I have to dispatch? I have to dispatch this fetch products. As soon as I hit enter, fetch product is imported from this product slice. Now, last and final step. First step, we have accessed this dispatch function. Second, inside this use effect, we are just dispatching this action. Finally, we should get access to this entire state. So, how we can get access to state? By using our use selector hook. Above this, I will be creating one variable product. Here I'm just going to use selector. As soon as I hit enter, this got imported from React Redux. Inside this, we are going to pass selector function, which will be taking Redux state as its argument. First, let me just log this console.log. Inside this, I will be passing state. Below this, I'm just going to log this product. Save it. Come here, inspect. Now you can see inside that state, I am having burger pizza. Ignore that. But here if you see, I am having product. Inside that product, I am having error property. I am having loading property. And I am having products property. So these three properties are available inside this product key. And this key is nothing but key which we have given for our reducer. I will close it. So here what I will do, I will remove this entire thing. Instead, what I have to access, I only have to access state.product. And this product should be exactly matching with the key which we have given in our store.js. So now inside this product key, we are having three properties: error, loading and products. Successfully, we have got access to our state as well as dispatch function, and inside use effect, we are just dispatching the action. So now if I come here, if I refresh, nothing is going to display because I have not rendered the data inside JSX. So here below this, I will enter into JavaScript mode. Here I will be writing product This product is having all the properties, and from that product I will be accessing loading. And here I will write, if it is true, then I will be displaying this message. I will write here loading. Save it. Come here. Refresh once. Now you can see that loading text was visible. Once the data is fetched, that loading text is gone. Why? Because once I get the data, loading becomes false and this text will not be displayed. And that entire logic we have already written here. Once the data is fulfilled, we are setting loading to false. So that is the reason this text will not be visible. But as soon as my loading is through, you can see loading text was visible. Below this, I will display the error. Here I will write, if my product is not loading, and if product.error, if it is true, then what I have to do? Simply, I just have to display the error message. Here I will write H2. I will write the text as error. Inside this, I will simply pass product.error. Save it. Come here, refresh this. I am having loading, but what I will do? I will come to product slice. I will just remove F from here. Now you can see I am having error, that is network error. So if I am having any error, that error message will be displayed. I will give F here, save it, come here, that error has gone. So here I am telling if it is not loading and if my product error is true, then display this error message. If this condition is false, then do not display this error message. Then finally, I just have to display all the titles on my browser. So where I am having title, I will just write here product, and inside that I am having this products property, which is having our entire title. So initially our product is empty. Once my data is arrived, I am just setting this products to action.payload, which will be having all the titles. So here I am just going to display product.products. Now here you can see successfully I am able to render all the titles in my UI. If you want to format this data, you can format accordingly. But successfully inside Redux Toolkit, using this create async function, we are able to fetch API data and we are able to perform asynchronous operation here. Now what I will do, I will just inspect. I will open this Redux. Inside that, first let me refresh. You can see initially here, if you see initially it was pending. So that is the reason I am having pending. Once it has arrived, here I am having fulfilled state. So in this way, it is going to access and it will be displaying the result. I will come to action. You can see this is the type product slash fetch product slash fulfilled. I will click on this product slash fetch products dot pending. And inside this fulfilled, you can see inside the payload, I am having all the titles. And inside this pending, you can see my request status is pending. If I come to fulfilled, my request status is fulfilled. And for each and everything, we are going to get the request ID. You don't have to worry. But accordingly, you can see different actions we have dispatched in our UI. If I open, once my data is fulfilled, my loading is set to false. Products are visible and after that error message is empty. Again, if I refresh, I am going to get the same result. If I am having some error, accordingly my products will be updated and I will be having the error message visible. Now it's your time to practice Redux Toolkit and access different API data and try to display in your UI.